Um, so I want to guide you about how to use and update the action plan tracker after your field visits. So the first is unique ID. So you have to put um, the year, and then the number of the monitoring visit. So you can, like for example, we can start from one, and then reported by IRC program, or IRC meal, um, or for example IRC supply chain. So whoever went to the field, the unit name should come here, and then the date. So if you want to enter a date, you can just type, for example, 19th October. So, and then you don't need to put the month here, or the quarter here. You don't need, if you want to enter, no problem, but later on we can do that. And then name of the person who visited the field. For example, I would say Nasir. Designation is meal coordinator. um, and then governorate and district and sub-district village. Visited site, like the actual site which you visited, like the, for example, safe space, or water supply station, or school, and the name of the school. Then T1, for example, I will say GD004. Indicator sector is, for example, I say environmental health, and then or health. Indicator is uh, for which indicator number of health facilities created. Activity is construction of wash station and health facility. So I wanted to write a finding about it. So I can say the work was uh, continue, and it was according to the BOQ. um, um, the watering, like for example, you can say um, um, they were uh, in contact with IRC engineer, but they told that the engineer should provide them material on time. Just and then you can write your own observation. You can say that the measurement shows that mm, the it was not that accessible by children and by disabled people. The engineer, like the program team, should um, see the feasibility of access deforestation by children and by disabled people. So it is your own observation. And then category of monitoring findings is um, we have put categories here, so you can just select any special category. We can say gender and social inclusion, because it is about disabled people. So this one is the category of monitoring findings, gender and social inclusion. um, and then if it is related to boys and girls, you can put suppose boys and girls, and marginalized groups you can say disabled. Debriefing is done or no. If you have conducted debriefing, you can put here debriefing is conducted. If there are notes and meeting minutes of debriefing, so after the debriefing you can say the engineer will meet with the health facilities admin and Mason to make the required changes. And then name of the responsible person, for example you can say Rabia and program officer. You can put the deadline here. Resources required if any, you can say no resources required, and ongoing. And then these are the comments of the accountable person. At the moment, like for example the thing is ongoing, but once it is completed, then we need to have comments of the manager on the completed task. So these are the those like the managers who is accountable. And then the meal comments after it is completed or addressed or unaddressed. Meal should put the comments when the deadline is passed or meet. So meal should also put comments here. I will say many comments to make it clear. And then date of results communicated to client. So once the action is taken, the M&E team with the help of program team or program team should communicate the results to the relevant health facility team or the person who is responsible for that area. So we can fill that action tracker like that. I hope it is clear. Thank you.